My queen, have you felt a stirring deep inside lately? A whisper of ancient power awakening within you? It's as if the dragon goddess herself is calling, igniting a fire in your soul that has been waiting to roar back to life. Feminine Queen Channel is a sanctuary of grace, wisdom, and authority. This journey is about reclaiming the sovereignty that's rightfully yours. You are the queen of your own life, born with a divine blueprint of strength and intuition. Remember, the power you seek was never lost. It simply slumbered beneath layers of doubt and expectation, waiting for the right moment to resurface. In this intimate conversation, I'll share how timeless Stoic wisdom and deep psychological truths can guide you back to your throne. You'll explore self-mastery, resilience, and virtue, not as lofty ideals, but as practical allies you carry every day. By the end, you'll feel more deeply than ever that you are a feminine queen with a wild, unshakable truth inside. A dragon goddess reborn. 1. Primordial sovereignty. Reclaimed. Your sovereignty is a story that began long before any rulebook or crown. Psychology tells us that deep inside, you carry the wisdom and resilience of countless generations. Think of that tiny girl you once were, full of wonder and boldness before society told her to shrink. That original spark, her fearless creativity and joy, has been in you all along, waiting to awaken again. Embrace that inner queen. She is the part of you that knows instinctively how to rise, to give, and to protect herself and others. You may not see a castle before you, but remember the Stoic truth that your kingdom is your own mind and heart. The dragon goddess's power is not granted by anyone. It's a flame you breathe from within. Stoic thinkers believed in focusing only on what you can control, and the mightiest thing you control is your own attitude and actions. In reclaiming your sovereignty, you acknowledge that no outside voice or circumstance can diminish your worth. You paint your life with your own brush and carve your own path, regardless of the noise around you. This return to power isn't about boasting a title or seeking approval. It's about remembering what was always inside. Each time you make a kind choice or set a firm boundary, you reinforce that primordial authority. By doing so, you are literally training your brain to accept that you are a feminine queen. Every confident breath, every gentle but firm no, reaffirms that your throne is eternal. You were born with royal blood in your veins, and the time has come to honor that inheritance. 2. The sacred Triad. Embodied, Rose, Serpent, Dragon. Inside every feminine queen, a sacred triad waits to be embraced: the rose, the serpent, and the dragon. Picture the rose first. This represents your profound inner beauty and self-love. Psychology calls this authenticity, the magic that happens when you stop performing and start blooming just by being yourself. In those quiet moments when you nurture your dreams or speak your truth kindly, the rose is in full bloom. It's your vulnerability turned into magnetism. When you say, "I love myself as I am," that rose grows brighter each time. That simple acknowledgement makes your soul shine, even turning darkness into light. It's a ritual of strength that nourishes your roots and empowers every part of your day. Self-compassion is a revolutionary act. It honors your worth and makes your beauty truly blossom. Now, tune into the serpent coiled beneath. This is the deep wisdom within you. She sheds her old skin constantly, a symbol for the beliefs and roles you've outgrown. Carl Jung suggested that letting go of what no longer fits is essential for wholeness. When you release outdated stories or toxic ties, the serpent stirs to life, raising your intuition and guiding you through change. She becomes an underground river of knowing, offering answers through dreams, gut feelings, and sudden insights. In psychological terms, this is your subconscious awakening, gently pushing you toward rebirth. Finally, sense the dragon within, roaring with raw creative fire. The dragon is your fierce protector and the power of your will. In your psyche, she embodies the courage to defend your boundaries and the passion to shape reality. Think of her breath as your drive and ambition. It lights the way for every plan and dream you have. Psychology might call this assertiveness or self-actualization. The strength you show when you say no to what holds you back and yes to what sets your soul on fire. You are both guardian and flame, turning your dreams into living reality with each determined step. This is the very harmony the Stoics admired, courage tempered by wisdom and anchored in compassion. 3. Archetypal Exile and the War on Feminine Wisdom. My queen, the story of the dragon goddess, was nearly drowned out by centuries of silence. This is the history of an archetypal exile, a time when feminine wisdom was systematically suppressed. Think of how many stories and institutions have told women to shrink or be silent. Carl Jung explained that when one side of the psyche is repressed, everyone loses balance. That war on feminine strength wasn't a myth. It has left ancestral echoes in you. You may have inherited hidden doubts, a voice that whispers you don't deserve your power or that your ideas aren't important. In modern terms, this looks like internalized oppression. You might find yourself wondering, am I too much, too emotional, too ambitious? These questions aren't born from your true self. They were planted by outside voices. Psychology calls this gaslighting, society telling you not to trust yourself. The Stoics would remind you to test those fears with reason. Ask yourself, why should sensitivity be a flaw? Why can't your power serve love and justice? Each question like this chips away at the old script, giving room for your real truth to emerge. Reclaiming your territory starts by breaking this silence. Notice when fear whispers that you don't deserve success or that your insight is wrong. Shine a light on that fear and speak your truth anyway. Each time you stand firm, whether through a kind boundary or a bold idea, you chip away at the exile's chains. This is the battle plan of the feminine queen in you. Reject the lies, embrace the truth, and step into the power that was always yours. With every choice, you stitch ancestral wounds and reclaim the throne you were always meant to hold. 4th embodiment as the supreme temple. Step into your body, my queen. The dragon goddess teaches that true power is found through the sacred vessel, not by escaping it. Your body isn't a problem to fix. It's the temple through which all wisdom flows. Psychology reminds us that when we truly inhabit our bodies, mind and soul become whole. Every breath, every sensation becomes a prayer. Practices like mindful walking, deep breathing, or gentle dance align you with your deepest intuition. These aren't indulgent luxuries. They're sacred rituals of self-respect, reclaiming your body from any shame it has been taught to hold. Societal norms might have trained you to rush through life or hide parts of yourself, but Stoicism reminds us to live in accordance with nature, which includes our natural form. The Stoic would say every breath, every heartbeat is a gift to be honored. Your curves, your cycles, your breath, they are all precious signals from the divine. Every time you feel your heart beating or a smile spread across your face, know that the universe is speaking through you. You make your body a temple by treating it with kindness and awareness. This embodiment connects you to an endless source of inner power. The dragon goddess doesn't ask you to escape your form. She teaches you to find the divine by fully inhabiting it. 5. Cycles as strategic regal. Power, my queen, consider this. You are the cycle. Birth, growth, decline, and rebirth all flow through your being as they do in the world. Psychology reminds us that life isn't meant to be an endless climb. Just like seasons change, our energy and focus ebb and flow. Embracing your internal seasons gives you a strategic edge. When you honor your natural rhythm, you harness strength by timing your actions and rest wisely. For example, after a period of intense effort, a retreat or quiet time isn't slacking off. It's replenishing your reserves. It's how the dragon goddess manages her fire and her water, her summer and her winter, to keep her power eternal. Think of the 4 seasons inside you: a courageous spring of new beginnings, a fertile summer of deep connection, an autumn of release, and a winter of wisdom. Each season in your psyche has its purpose. Resisting them only leads to frustration. Stoics would say that nature's change is constant, and the wise queen flows with it. Every time you accept a transition, trusting that a slow, restful winter will yield a vibrant spring, you stay aligned with the world's wisdom. This cyclical intelligence is your secret strength, because you know when to blossom and when to conserve energy. By using every season for its purpose instead of struggling against the tide, you become truly unstoppable. All right, dragon queens, Thank you for being the very heartbeat of this community. Your comments, your likes, your shares have lit the way for us all. Keep that energy blazing. If this message speaks to you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and share it with a sister. Your support means the world to me, and I'll love you forever for it. 6. Sacred rage and destructive grace. My queen, there's a sacred fire in your chest. Righteous rage. Psychology teaches that anger is a natural signal when your values or boundaries have been violated. It's like an alarm bell urging you to protect what's sacred. Feeling furious when someone betrays you or when injustice occurs doesn't make you weak. It shows you care deeply. This sacred rage is like a controlled fire that burns away deceit and dishonesty. Every time you fiercely defend yourself or let go of what hurts you, you honor that fire. You wield it like a queen's tool, standing tall with courage and love for yourself. In Stoic terms, this fire is used with wisdom. Stoics remind us that anger can destroy more than intended if uncontrolled. Instead, use your anger as clarity. A true queen turns rage into determination, not chaos. You let the fire do its work behind the scenes, cleansing old hurt, setting strong boundaries, and making space for trust and growth. Each time you resist lashing out and instead speak your truth calmly and firmly, you show that your sacred anger has transformed into grace. It's destruction with purpose, clearing away dead roots so new strength and compassion can grow. 7. Receptivity as potent sovereignty. My queen. Power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it listens. Receptivity is not passivity. It's a deep, open awareness that attracts opportunity. Psychologically, when you stop forcing outcomes and instead tune into your intuition and surroundings, solutions and support flow toward you. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. The more patiently you hold space, the more blossoms appear. When you practice silence or even just listen intently while someone speaks, you strengthen your inner magnetism. Being open to life's currents is strategic. It shows confidence that what you need is already on its way, and you can act at just the right time. Stoics remind us that calm acceptance is a hidden strength. When chaos swirls outside, you anchor yourself in stillness. This is exactly what true sovereignty looks like, knowing when to engage and when to allow things to unfold. Each pause is potent. It lets a new idea settle in your mind, or an ally step forward at the right moment. In this chalice of quiet power, your creativity and wisdom are replenished. The more receptive you become, the more the universe answers, and that is living Stoic wisdom in action. Patience and presence become your greatest assets. 8. Dreams, plants, and ancestral allies. My queen. Listen to the secret language of your dreams. In sleep, your subconscious sends you clues about what you deeply need or fear. Carl Jung taught that dreams are sacred messages from the unconscious, speaking in symbols unique to you. Keep a dream journal and notice recurring images, like a key or a snake, to learn what your soul is trying to reveal. Often, the wisest advice comes wrapped in metaphor. By paying attention, you turn nightly visions into waking wisdom. Look around you. Nature is an ancient ally. Psychology calls nature a healer. When you spend time with plants or under the night sky, you align with timeless wisdom. Herbs like mugwort, lavender, and rose carry subtle medicine. Mugwort can encourage vision. Rose opens the heart. But even tending a garden can ground and inspire you. The dragon goddess reminds you that nature is our oldest church, patient and ever-present. Every breath of fresh air or touch of a leaf in your hand is like the universe whispering secrets of strength and creativity into you. Then, there are your ancestors, especially the women in your family tree. Perhaps their stories of resilience and compassion are woven into your DNA. Modern psychology even suggests we inherit not only genetics, but emotional patterns from our elders. By honoring them, maybe lighting a candle in their name, or writing a letter they would have written, you tap into collective wisdom. You are part of a vast chain, connected by blood and spirit. You are not alone. You are the living continuation of those who came before. Their courage and wisdom flow in your veins. When you feel lost, imagine them standing with you, guiding you home with their hard-earned lessons. 9. Sacred sexuality and creative life. Force. My queen, there is nothing dirty about your sexual power. In fact, The dragon goddess teaches that body and spirit belong together. The only original sin was forgetting this truth. Your sexuality is sacred, a divine current of creative energy, sometimes called Shakti, flowing within you. Psychology confirms that sexual energy and creative energy are one and the same. Every time you feel desire, it's your life force vibrating, eager to make something new. Embrace that fire and treat pleasure as an act of self-love, not guilt. Every sensation, every breath of joy connects you to the cosmos. You were born to enjoy and express your vitality. That is your divine right. By fully embracing your sensuality, you honor the deepest parts of your soul. And the Stoics would agree that embracing this energy can be virtuous. They taught living in harmony with nature, which includes your body's design. So instead of shame, let gratitude fill you. Gratitude for the ability to feel pleasure and creative energy so deeply. When you honor your body in this way, you honor life itself. You become a creator not just in the bedroom, but in your art, your relationships, your work. Instead of denying the flame, let it light the way for everything you do. 10. Beyond Matriarchy. The Integrated Regnant. My Queen. Notice that this isn't about overthrowing patriarchy, only to set up a new hierarchy. The dragon goddess invites a whole new paradigm, going beyond binary power structures altogether. Psychology calls this integration. True maturity is becoming a whole human, embracing your feminine and your inner masculine. You naturally have the chalice of compassion and the scepter of action. In you exists both gentle empathy and unwavering authority, intuition and strategy. This is not contradiction, it's the full spectrum of your power. Think in Jungian terms. The integrated queen unites her anima and animus, feeling and thinking, softness and strength. She leads not by excluding half of herself, but by welcoming it home. True virtue knows no gender, as the Stoics would agree. Courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance are human qualities, not male or female. So, you wield kindness and strength simultaneously. You nurture without surrender and protect without cruelty. This way, you become a leader who builds bridges instead of walls. In practice, this means partnering rather than commanding. You rule with, not over, your kingdom. Collaboration, creativity, and respect are your scepter. The dragon goddess tradition is not a swap of hierarchies. It's a transcendence into a higher order. By living in this integrated way, you heal the old wounds between masculine and feminine. You create a legacy of grace-infused power that carries everyone forward. You are a feminine queen who reigns with wisdom and love, and that is the true evolution of queenship. My queens, take a moment to breathe and feel what's shifted. You've welcomed the dragon goddess's wisdom into your soul today, recognizing yourself as a sovereign being with grace and grit. Let that vision settle in. You leading your life with calm determination and compassionate fierceness. You are reclaiming what's yours by birthright. No matter what storms may come, you hold the flame of your inner temple steady. Now you know that your power isn't a myth. It's the very ground you walk on. The journey doesn't end here. Whenever doubt or fear creeps in, remember these truths. Think of the rose blooming in your heart and the dragon-warm fire at your core. Reflect on how you can walk through each day as an integrated regnant, listening deeply, speaking boldly, and resting wisely. You have the tools to rebuild your world from the inside out. Keep coming back to this space, to me, here at Feminine Queen, whenever you need to realign with your strength. This sisterhood is here for you, and so is your ever-present inner wisdom. If this message resonated, show yourself some love and support this channel. Hit subscribe and join our Feminine Queen Circle of Courage. You'll never miss a moment of the wisdom we share. Share this with a queen friend who could use this reminder and light up someone else's flame. I'm here because of you, and I hope these words have given you even a fraction of the power you bring to this community. Remember, my lady, you are a feminine queen. Your elegance, your quiet strength, and your ancient wisdom are your crown. The world may not always see it right away, but it will feel it in every choice you make. Stand tall in your sovereignty. Until next time, keep your flame burning bright and carry on with courage and grace. This is your moment to embody the dragon goddess, and you never walk alone.